out, and my wife is giving me hell.
Irrfan Khan is becoming a familiar face in Hollywood, appearing in Danny Boyle's multiple Academy Award-winning film Slumdog Millionaire, starring in Ang Lee's Oscar-decorated Life of Pi.
I suppose in the end, the whole of life becomes an act of letting go.
And featuring in Mark Webb's blockbuster, The Amazing Spider-Man.
We're not finished.
Human trials. Where on earth are you going to find the people to volunteer?
For what? As far as anyone's concerned, it's for a winter flu shot.
But Khan has been catching the eye of directors in the West since his first international debut in Millionaire's 2006 film, The Namesake.
You know, I feel a special kinship with Gogol, more than with any other writer.
Soon after, he was cast alongside Angelina Jolie in Michael Winterbottom's retelling of the kidnapping and murder of US journalist Daniel Pearl.
Marianne,
I'll get it.
we have got Jilani. He was in Muzaffarabad, but he's here now.
What did he say?
He's not involved.
But Khan's success is not limited to the silver screen in the US. In his native India, he is a household name, counted among Bollywood's leading men, though his roles are not always that of a typical Indian hero. With more than 50 domestic films to his name, his popular performances include modest characters, from a village barber
तुम्हें कभी भी कोई भी नहीं ढूंढता जल्लन है मैंने आज क्या पूरी जिंदगी में कभी किसी को तुम्हें ढूंढते हुए नहीं देखा
to a retired Olympic athlete turned rebel, helping him win scores of awards for his talents along the way. This month on Talk Asia, we're in Mumbai at the home of internationally acclaimed Bollywood star Irrfan Khan. Irrfan Khan, a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You are one of India's best-known exports to Hollywood, one of those rare Bollywood stars with global appeal. Is this something that you set out to achieve?
I never thought of, it never occurred in my mind that I could go there and I could work in those films. But definitely in India, I was looking kind of my kind of work where I could find myself, where I could enjoy telling a story. That was definitely a quest. And it'll manifest in getting work in Hollywood that I never imagined. I never thought about it. It just had happened automatically.
Because it's one thing to be a big star in Bollywood, let alone make a name for yourself, you know, in the West.
I'm really fortunate, you know. I don't know what is the formula of that.
Well, what is the secret?
But I'm not going to tell you now.
Is there any resentment towards your success here in India?
It's not a resentment. It never was a resentment. You know, see, the industry is, they are looking for new talent all the time. It's up to the talent whether they want themselves to be incorporated in that kind of storytelling. And there's other part where you have to make profit out of it. So I've been very conscious of picking up stories which are viable. So that's why, you know, I was not. I could survive, and I could convince people that, you know, and I could feel people easy with my own existence. That, you know, I am there. I'll make money for you, but I'll do my kind of work.
Well, I want to take you back to your beginnings. You were the eldest son in an aristocratic Muslim family from Jaipur. Your family didn't allow you to watch film, and yet you were drawn to this medium.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It was a mystery. In my village where I'm from, Tonk, there was a theater besides my aunt's house. So we used to go there, and there was a gatekeeper who was also a woman. So, you know, we used to request her, can we go inside, can we go inside? So she used to, you know, just let us in for 10-15 minutes. And we used to watch this cinema, and there was something, you know, which used to capture us. And I thought, this is something mysterious. This is something I would like to do. But I was very shy, very, very shy. And I was very thin, and I was dark. There was everything which was against being an actor, you know.
Because I would think that if you were shy,
yeah,
you know, acting wouldn't be the job for you.
Yeah, and also in India, because we make films which takes you out of your life and gives you a kind of dream world for hours or for 2 hours and make you forget about your own world. So we have actors which are so-called good-looking, smart, pretty faces. So I had nothing of that. So I had many doubts about myself, but there's a kind of drive which I couldn't shed.
Well, I read somewhere that you said, I was trying to connect to something that could make me feel more complete. Some would say that would take a lifelong journey.
I was looking for engagement, something which can engage me where I don't feel bored. I started doing certain things, and I put a lot of hard work in that. It was a training for air conditioning. So I did, with full sincerity and seriousness, I did the training. But then when I started going for practicals, to door to door, that was a trauma.
Installing air conditioners, not for you.
It was very boring, very boring.
Tell me about your years at the National School of Drama.
Oh, that was fantastic. First thing, that I was not eligible when I filled the form of National School of Drama, and my practical experience was not enough. But I was so compelled and so driven to get admission there. I just lied. I filled names which I didn't do. I filled the names of the plays which I never did. But somehow, I don't know, I got the admission. Once I got there, I thought, now some teacher and somebody is going to tell me the formula of acting, and I'll start acting. And so I struggled there, to understand, and I used to question teachers. I used to ask them. But then, slowly, I realized that it's you are your own teacher. You have to find, there's not a one formula or one method which can make you actor.
Well, you graduated and did many TV roles, but you found those to be boring, and after a while thought you'd quit.
TV I did, and the TV gave me a lot of practice. And but that was a time when private channels were just coming in India, and soaps of, earlier we had series of 13 episodes or 26 episodes. Now there were series which are going on for 500 episodes, 600 episodes. So what was happening in that you do one scene, and if the content of the scene if it's liked by audience, then what the producer and director used to do, they used to keep repeating that pattern again and again in different episodes, in different ways. So I was getting, really bored of that. And then I started directing. So I thought, direction needs much more work than actor. So it will engage me more, it will keep me busy. So I did few episodes, but then suddenly, out of the blue, I got a chance which I was waiting for.
The Warrior.
The Warrior, yeah. That changed my life. So what film did, Asif Kapadia, who was directing Warrior, he said, don't do anything. Don't even say lines. I just wanted to be in the situation and see where it takes me. And I thought, this is something, this is what I was looking for as an actor. And that was the time I decided I'm not going to produce, I'm not going to direct television. That's the first time I realized that life is showing me a direction, so I should leave myself to that and see what happens.
A Mighty Heart, which of course is the story about the kidnapping and murder of Daniel Pearl. Were there any issues as an Indian playing a Pakistani?